I keep saying this thing. Somebody is sponsoring terrorism and banditry around Nigeria. Is it that somebody is doing it, or a group of persons, or an institution, or a group of institutions are behind this nonsense?
It's another beautiful Tuesday morning, 19th May 2026, and you're welcome to Laveritatv newspaper review, your daily dose of news, analysis, and informed conversation. I'm Informer Christian Idide. Thank you for tuning in. On the Daily Trust newspaper, Nigerian bleeds as politics takes center stage. On the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, we won't bow to terrorists, says Makinde. And on the Hope newspaper, court grants El-Rufai 100 million naira bail in national security breach case. Subheadline: Tinubu promises to rescue Oyo kidnap victims. And on the Vanguard newspaper, Okowa, Abiodun Uzodinma win, Ned Nwoko, Goje, others lose. Subheadline: 2027 presidency. Court set May 26 to determine Jonathan's eligibility. On the First Daily newspaper, horror in Oyo. Kidnappers behead teacher, fear grips schools. And that's all we can take on the newspaper headlines review. Let's go on a short break. We'll return with analysis.
Honorable Desmond, congratulations, you qualified to the next round of the competition.
Are you ready to take your seat in the hot seats? Welcome to the Hot Seat Quiz Competition Season 2, where brilliance meets opportunity and young minds shine in mathematics, English, current affairs, and general knowledge.
It was Square Lagos. Option C, National Assembly Complex. And
this is not just a quiz, it's a platform to build, nurture, expose, and reward the brightest students across our schools. First position, 500,000 naira. Second position, 300,000 naira. And third position, 200,000 naira.
Power 5, that's the right answer.
Think you've got what it takes? Then step forward, take the challenge, and claim your place among champions. Powered by Laveritatv Productions and supported by Adekunle Komolafe Foundation. To participate, donate 5,000 naira to Adekunle Komolafe Foundation or scan this barcode. Registration closes on the 15th of May 2026. For participation, sponsorship, and partnership, please call. Don't just watch greatness, be part of it.
Welcome back on the show. Good morning, Mr. Wisdom.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Great.
Well, there's fear in Oyo State as kidnappers behead teacher. Like, this news has been making headlines since Monday.
Can I be honest? I'm speaking as a person. Let's say, look at the way Nigeria is. You understand?
Yeah.
Do you really think it's easy for, this is just my wild thought, for somebody to come from the north, supposedly, because these kidnappers, this kidnapping stuff or each banditry started from the north, and we view northerners as the ones who orchestrated the whole thing just to destabilize government. So let's imagine that somebody from the north, that's not a Nigerian, that came here to carry out all these nefarious acts, finds his way into Nigeria, and then for one reason or the other is in the forests of your village. And he abducts people from your village and has the mind to kill those people. Even if it's just one person, for example. Until now,
he hasn't been caught.
He hasn't been caught. Two things are the only logical explanations. Number one, it is either it is being sponsored by indigenes of that state or that community. Or number two, number one, let me take that again. Number one, it is either the fact that these foreigners are backed by indigenes to carry it out. Or number two, this particular act of kidnapping within let's say your village or around that side,
Yeah.
is actually done by your people.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. Or your state, right?
Yeah.
Somebody's in your forest.
I actually don't think they're in the forest. I think they're in a house, in a building, because you cannot tell me they're in a forest and then they have hunters and farmers and people that can actually kill in that community, and they've not gone into the bush to kill them.
It doesn't.
An open field.
It doesn't make sense.
doesn't
Let me be
make
honest
sense.
with you. Let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
This one are is done by indigenes of that state. Let me not just say indigenes. The people in that environment are the people that are carrying this one out to drag the government.
Can you imagine?
And because right now everything is pointing against the Tinubu's government. So if this happens, if a teacher loses his or her life in such a gruesome manner, this was the same way Goodluck was removed from power. I'm not saying Tinubu is doing well, but I'm just telling you how far this man.
The only thing he has done is just to condemn the killing.
He's condemned. He's a master at condemnation. You understand? So, and what he did was he brought in a stooge and placed in the National Assembly, Godswill Akpabio. And then the stooge's job is to monitor and see who is the best sycophant in the National Assembly. So, and everybody is now clamoring to see how they can show Tinubu that I am the best sycophant in Nigeria. I need to be in your cabinet for the next, come 2027. That's if he should win. But all of this is happening and nobody really gives a damn at the political class. Makinde will keep coming out and say, don't worry, we will get them.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, all your people now in the run now. This one, indigenes of that state are the ones behind it. You can't tell me a Fulani guy from the north, let's say there's not even Nigerian, was of Fulani origin, went into your forest or a field, picked up students and teachers, behead them and post. Until now, they are not caught. Now people run out. No, this one.
And they cannot track the IP address.
No, they can't track it. You know, this thing have issues. Rain used to block our tracking devices, so we can't track.
Well, moving on. Still on the first daily newspaper.
Yes.
Nigerian US forces kill over 20 ISWAP terrorists. Yes. Says DHQ.
Oh, it's a wonderful news. Shame on them. Shame on them times infinity. You see, when you have leaders that have no vision of what a country should look like, then you see them riding and thriving through propaganda. You have foreign players. I keep saying this thing. Somebody is sponsoring terrorism and banditry around Nigeria. Is it that somebody is doing it, or a group of persons, or an institution, or a group of institutions are behind this nonsense? And you know why? There are two things involved. They feel they cannot get their way in Nigeria. I saw a video of a doctor that made a statement.
Okay.
And I don't know how true it is. I'm not making this statement here because I feel it's true. The doctor said that they were called by a billionaire.
Okay.
And then the billionaire did not call them in person, although they had a video call with the billionaire said he wanted them to abandon their medical profession.
Okay.
To abandon their medical profession, and he's going to pay them money. He wants to cripple Nigeria's, a foreigner, yes, wants to cripple Nigeria's medical sector.
System, yeah.
Now, when that is done, you understand, they can begin to introduce certain things that benefits that helps and pushes their agenda forward. So when they looked at it, they said, to hell with you. And so the best way, or the only option he had, was to go the other route, which is also to see how they can work with farmers. They wanted to starve Nigeria. If you starve Nigerians will want to do anything to feed. And if they want to do anything to feed, you can introduce certain things that shouldn't be introduced into the human system.
And this guy starts vaccine.
And all those things.
Yeah.
Honestly speaking, this man showed his face and he was speaking from the depth of it. He's a medical practitioner with years of experience. And since these farmers are refusing, these men began to sponsor terrorism. What is the goal of this terrorism? Get farmers out of the farm. Has it worked? Yes, it has worked.
And it's still working.
It's working. So before you know, now they start giving them hybrid seeds. Those hybrid seeds are induced with certain kind of tech. And you understand, when a person ingests them, they go then and begin to mess your system up, trying to turn humans to... See, it looks like...
vampires.
It looks like a conspiracy theory, but when you look at the current antecedents, the way things are going, all of a sudden, they are shouting Ebola outbreak here and there and this and that. Somebody is pulling the strings on Nigeria. We are not in control.
Yeah.
It is either we put our foot on the ground and say, you know what? No. Murtala Mohammed went against these guys and they killed him. And they killed him. And they said, oh, Nigeria's cool. No. The people that killed him, they know.
Yeah.
The way they took out Thomas Sankara, the way they took out Patrice Lumumba is the same way they took out Murtala Mohammed and others. And we should better wake up. Our politicians think it's about going for 4 years, getting money, storing it in Switzerland, Panama, here and there. No. They're trying to erase, everything that makes Nigeria Nigeria. They're trying to erase it and seize the liberty of our people. It's more like an artificial or a synthetic colonialism. I don't have a better word to explain it. But that is what I feel is really going on. Beyond terrorism, beyond banditry.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wisdom, for your remarkable analysis.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I wish we had more time on this show. But
No.
Let's end it here.
We should.
We'll see you again tomorrow.
Thank you. You're welcome.
This November, greatness takes the field. Welcome to the AKF Football Tournament Season 1, where passion meets purpose and talent meets opportunity. From every corner, champions will rise. Only one team will take home the ultimate prize of 1 million naira cash. Think you've got what it takes? Step onto the pitch in Kaduna State this November 2026 and show the world what you are made of. This is more than football. It's a movement powered by the Adekunle Komolafe Foundation in partnership with Laveritatv production, giving hope, creating impact, and changing lives. Register now and be part of something big. Support the dream. Donate just 30,000 naira as your participation fee. Hurry, as registration closes on 31st of August 2026. AKF Football Tournament, where legends are born and destinies are fulfilled. Are you ready to play?
That's a wrap on newspaper review on Laveritatv Productions this morning. The countdown is on. The Adekunle Komolafe Hot Seat Quiz competition is just 3 days away, and this is your chance to give your child an unforgettable and highly educative experience. If you haven't registered your word yet, don't miss this opportunity to nurture brilliance, confidence, speed, and excellence in young minds. For donations, inquiries, sponsorship, advert placements, and updates, visit www.laveritattvproductions.com. Follow us across all our social media platforms or contact the numbers provided on your screen. Thank you again for joining us this Tuesday morning and have a productive day. See you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.